What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. That's Red Rock Casino we're passing right there. I got some big videos coming for you guys soon here on the car channel that also mix with some of my gambling content, so stay tuned for that. As I have some other auto creators that are coming to Vegas, and we're going to do some collaborations. As some just got hit with some massive tax bills that they got to pay, and I was like, we could probably make that in a weekend. Anyways, today's video we're talking about Frank B Rhodes doing what I talked about previously, and that's hostile takeover of Stellantis. That is right, guys. Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Now, I have talked about this before, and I know Frank B Rhodes has said that he really wants to have New Chrysler LLC. So my challenge to Frank is, with the billions of dollars that are backing him to create New Chrysler LLC, why not, where the stock price, and I would say this, wait till Halloween, wait till those third quarter earnings drop, and they're abysmal and they're bad, because then the stock price is going to go from like where it is now at 13 bucks to probably 15. Not 15. From 13 to probably $11.50. That's what I meant to say, not 15. $11.50, maybe even lower. Maybe it could even drop down to like 10 bucks, right? And when that happens, you take those billions of dollars of investment, and you convince a couple of these other super investors to ride with you. You are the great grandson of Chrysler. You could 100% make this work. And then you have other guys like me, other guys that are willing to invest millions into that effort. I'm down. You do that, and you do a hostile takeover of Stellantis. It doesn't matter if John Elkann has the most shares. It doesn't matter. You build up a big enough group of shares, you start pissing and crying to the SEC. The SEC is going to have to look. There's already shareholder lawsuits being filed all over the place. People are looking for class action status. And then you drop in and hostilely take over Stellantis. And you win. What do? Well, you remove John Elkann. John Elkann can't be the chairman of the board anymore. He's got to go. We get somebody impartial that's cool for both sides, and then we start going to work. We split Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and maybe one European company. And what I mean by that is, like, maybe it's DS, because it could work with Chrysler on the luxury side. Maybe it's Maserati. I don't know. All right? And you take all the rest of that shit, Fiat, Peugeot, Lancia, Vauxhall, all of it. You take all Opel, all of that shit, and you sell it. You dump it. Get rid of it. Or you let Stellantis be their own thing. You break the other brands off, and you let them other shareholders have it, and you split them off. You can do that if you take over the company. And now you have New Chrysler LLC over there at the CTC, at the Chrysler headquarters. You put out some new cars that are coming, and people would be patient. You have the right executives, even if it's, I know Frank B Rhodes is not a car guy, so not a car executive. I guess he builds furniture or whatever. But you get the right people on board, like a Tim Kuniskis or a Jim Morrison, or there's a bunch of people that would love to save, run, and make Mopar excel. And you get one executive to do that, right? Put Frank B Rhodes in as the chairman at New Chrysler LLC. I'm all about it. But the first thing that has to happen is you got to take over Stellantis. All of this being nice and sending letters to Carlos Tavares and sending letters to Stellantis about what you want and what they sell the brands, They don't want to sell. You have to understand that they're missing chromosomes. They're a little slow. They're a little dumb. All right? They're a little retarded, so to say. Yeah, I said it. R word. But what you do is stop being the nice guy. Hostily take that shit over. Because here's the thing. It wouldn't take a lot. If you have billions, and this is what I've heard, what I've seen, if there's billions of dollars backing Frank B Rhodes now, after those earnings drop on Halloween, take that shit over. When that stock goes to $11.50 a share, or $10, or God forbid, $9, whatever it goes to, snap it up. Use that billions of dollars in backing to buy every available share. And then you work with one of the American super investors and you say, hey, ride with me. We're going to take these brands and we're going to make them successful. You know, it's a very feasible option. It definitely 100% could happen. The question is, does Frank B Rhodes have the balls to make it happen? Because from the way he's been talking, sending letters, dropping shit in public, I think he does. I think he's got the balls to make it happen. And the only way that that does happen, ladies and gentlemen, is if Frank B Rhodes walks up to the desk of Carlos Tavares and pulls out his massive balls and puts them on the table and says, mother effer, you're fired. It could happen. I say wait. I mean, he could do it now. If you got billions of dollars, maybe that's his plan. I don't know. I'm just saying a hostile takeover is definitely feasible after October 31st. And here's the thing. You know what's crazy? And I'm hearing this from other sources, that executives in Stellantis are worried that another auto manufacturer might try the same thing. Like they might try to take that shit over. And I know a lot of people go, why is Stellantis buying back all this stock and all these shares? Well, they're doing it for a couple of reasons. You know, they're burning cash, one. Two, they're trying to limit that position where somebody could come in and then make them do what they want to do and not what they want to do. That's part of it. But I digress. I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think it's a feasible plan? I do. I think that Frank B Rhodes could own Stellantis, could be running Stellantis or the chairman and have a different CEO installed. If he's got these billions of dollars of investment ready to go for new Chrysler LLC, take over Stellantis, sell off the brands that you don't want, get your money back, and then you have new Chrysler LLC in such a positive position money-wise, it's over. That's how you save Chrysler. That's one way. That's the I'm tired of being the nice guy. Here's my balls. They're on the table. F you, pay me. That's how you do it. If you got billions of dollars of investment, that's what I would do. Just saying. Let me know what you guys think about the idea in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.